there. And we can certainly go back. If you want to spend some time in this section, we can go back to that. Sure. But let's go all the way back to the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
How's your singing?
It's okay.
Okay, can you sing this opening for me from bar 3? Okay, good. So that's not that unlike how you're conducting it, which to me, it doesn't have enough shape. So, you know, we can give the beat, we can give some style, but really what we should be always thinking about is what's the line, right? Where is this going? What's the direction? So with that in mind, can you sing that now? With how do you think that line would be shaped? Okay, conduct that. Conduct that. With that
right on beat 3 or from the beginning? From measure 3 or from the beginning?
Just from the top.
Okay. From the beginning, please. Still getting used to.
Yeah. So this is so important, I think, for what we're trying to deliver, especially in something like a march, right? We talked about this a lot yesterday, but this idea that you can start a march, you can start it and get it going, and everybody, you know, they've got right. This, they've got the beat. Right. I'm not saying you shouldn't conduct beats, right. But always be thinking about where this is going. Now, I would say you're doing this well, but what about this one?
Okay. Maybe more emphasis on the downbeat.
What do you think? Do you hear it that way?
Yeah, because there's a release at the end.
So there's really kind of two lean spots. Here and here.
Okay.
Try that.
Okay. Once again from the beginning, please.
That's totally different. That's totally different, and you've done this much, this much. There's a whole other thing to go on top of that. You want to jump in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with the dynamic the woodwinds are playing in that last section?
No, it's too loud.
Yes. So, what are you going to do? You gave them the hand.
Right.
Didn't work.
Just continue to look in the direction and kind of get their attention to
A little more eye contact. You could glare a little bit, wrinkle the forehead.
Right.
And maybe, apparently your gesture isn't enough to grab their attention. And you can always, it's like, no, okay, okay? But you're letting them get away with it. They're just pushing around. It's like, no, we're not going to play soft, except you're on the box.
Right.
So can you start a little bit before that? Of course, now we've talked about it. Don't do it if he doesn't give it to you, but make him do it.
Before B, or?
You're driving the bus. Just a little bit before that is fine. Yeah, B is fine.
B?
Okay. B is fine.
Letter B, please, everyone. Letter B.
What's it marked?
Piano.
Is that piano?
No, it's a bit loud.
Raise your hand if you thought that was piano. See, even they know. They know. And when the gestures don't work, you can cut off and just say, okay, I really need you to play softer here. And give them some ways to accomplish that. You could say, can you make the staccatos lighter on the second half? Okay, so maybe note length, shortening that up a little bit. You're going to have to work with it because the energy level is still way too high. Okay, so start 4 bars before that.
Okay.
And be meaner. I have the gift. I give it to you.
Okay. 4 before B, please. 4 before B.
About this morning, and then you did great after we talked about it. I have no idea where you want this to go yet, especially here. Where are we headed? Where are the lean spots? Where are you pushing? Can you tell me? Can you point to one?
Right on the downbeats. Right on the downbeats.
Okay. All right. And I would say especially this one, right?
Right.
See if you can give us a little more sense of that. And even here.
Right, the same.
Where are you going?
Okay. So 4 before B again, or? Sure. Okay. 4 before B. Once again, 4 before B.
Show you something a little bit different. 4 before. Same place, please. Same place. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Sorry. One more time. The wrong place in my head. I gave you a beautiful diminuendo that's not there. dee-ba-da-ba-dup-dup, dee-ba-da-ba-dup-dup, dee-ba-da-ba-dup-dup-duh. Everybody knows by the third bar where I'm going to go with this, right? It's not just da-ba-da-ba-dup-dup, 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 da-da-da. It's dee-ba-da-dup-duh. Ask the question, here's the answer. Right? Okay. Let's do it one more.
Okay. 4B4B once again.
And I didn't give them 1, 2, 1, 2, and somehow they continued anyway. It's a miracle.
Okay. Asking for the low brass to back off just a little.
Did they change?
No.
Uh-oh. This brings up an important point. So they didn't change, but what did you do? You gave in, right? Did you?
Well, we had to move on to.
Oh, we have to move on. Okay. Well, did you know that low brass? First you saw the little flash, right? And then it kind of went away. You listen. Low brass are like my golden retriever. You can't just tell them once. You got to tell them again and again, and finally they'll believe you. Right? So it's like no, 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 right? Or whatever happens to be. So it's really important as conductors that this is kind of like the line in the sand yesterday we were talking about a little bit. Get what you want. If you don't get what you want, keep after it. Don't give up. They won. They just won that battle with you, I think. Okay, that's kind of a mean thing to say, but they didn't change anything, and you went on. Of course, you're right. You're going on to something else. Try it one more time, okay?
4 before begin.
Yeah. No, I don't care. Pick a spot. Where do you want to go?
Start right at B then.
Okay, letter B.
Right at letter B, please. Right on it. Letter B. B as in boy.
I still want to know more where the long phrase is going. I just don't get that sense yet. How do you feel about that? I'm going to put you on the spot again. Is there anything about that euphonium solo that's not the way you want it to be? Does it sound great?
It's acceptable at this point. I really wasn't.
You weren't thinking about that.
No.
You're thinking about how you look and yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Then if it's okay, then it's okay to smile to him and he okay. Yeah. Good. I like it. John Painter always used to say, "Never forget to thank your players." Really, really important. And that can just be with a little nod, a little wink, a little twinkle, a little whatever, okay? Others want to jump in?
Well, I mean... So, I think you should do it right there.
At the
euphonium solo, and listen to it.
Okay.
Listen to it, because I see, when you... Rick Blatty. I went to a conducting symposium with him, and he showed this really cool thing where it's like a U-shaped jar of water, and this has to do with your concentration level. And when it comes over this way for your conducting, it's really easy to let your listening concentration go down. And then when you come over this way, and you're really listening carefully, it's okay. It's easy to let your gesture go down, right? So in rehearsal, sometimes we allow ourselves to be just listening and then we're not paying any attention to what we're doing with our gesture, or we're only focusing on what we're doing with our gesture and we stop listening. And this is something that really is a developmental thing over time. So I'm going to ask you for a moment to try to keep things going, but really be listening to that euphonia. All right? So take it right there.
Okay. E?
Yeah. You can lead into it if you want, or whatever.
Pick up to letter E, please, into the euphonium solo, letter E. We'll just give you 3, 1, 2, 3, ba-da-da, okay? 1, 2, 3. Take some getting used to, you know. I'm just so used to, for marches, I'm just, you know, that's why I'm doing this one. I'm just so used to just beating time and, you know, just kind of.
Yeah, it's okay. So, it's his high pitch that he has there.
Right. Right. Right.
And you can see everyone in the band going like this. Trying to, like, we're like willing him to get that pitch up.
Right.
So what can we do about that? What can we do in the morning? Or morning. In the moment. What can we do in the moment? You're up here. Nothing? Should we do nothing? Yeah, you could do that. I mean, I look right at the person and go like this. Right, careful with it. No, but this, who was I telling this to? Wayne. I was talking in our lesson, you know, one of our big jobs up here is to be the ears in the moment, to be your ears in a way that we're hearing things that maybe you don't hear. And yeah, in a rehearsal setting, we're gonna stop and ask questions. What do you guys hear? What's going on over there? You know, and we're gonna engage in that way. In a performance setting, you're not gonna let that go. You cannot let that, especially because it comes again and again and again and again. So what you would do in the moment, you're conducting and whatever. And as Dr. Peterson said yesterday, who cares what they see? Who cares what they see, right? Sometimes we have this fear of like, oh, well, I don't want to show the audience that something's wrong. You want it to sound good, right? We're going to leave that now and give you a chance to do this middle section.
Okay, sure.
Okay?
All
Thanks,
right.
Robin.
Everyone, letter H.
Thank you.
Letter H, right on it.
Now, but same thing here. We need to see that you've made some musical decisions about this line. Okay?
Okay.
Or something else.
Right.
Whatever. But that's what I would say for you, Ruben, going forward. Spend some time with this and really be clear about making some musical decisions and where is this going and how am I going to show that.
Right. Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
on, Fiesta is up. Thank goodness that piccolo player left. Fiesta.